Hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am coming out to do a update on 90 Day Fiancé. Some of the cast members have been cutting up and acting a fool. Who's that? That is, let me see who was first. My man, because I know y'all be liking to be first. Let me see who that is. Let me put them glasses on. Jackie1111 asks, "Hello, sweetie. Thanks for being the first one. Had that finger sitting right there on the trigger." I know that's right. Hi, everybody, and welcome. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to Auntie's channel. I don't know what you're waiting for. Your ass been coming here every week. You might as well subscribe. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for going on and hitting that button and all that kind of jazz, okay? And to all of my nieces and nephews who've been with me for the long haul, thank you so much. I so appreciate everybody who is here and has been here for the long haul. I wanted to come out tonight and kind of give some updates on some things that I've seen, and also to talk about some things that I may have changed my damn mind about in 2018. You know, sometimes you don't know a person until you've been around with them for a while and you've been familiar with them and all of that kind of stuff. And so I have been just sitting back in the cut and just observing some things, just trying to back away from the 90 Day Fiancé thing. The reason why I have tried to back away from it is because I believe, myself included, and some of you all, we just got cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over this damn show. And trying to do other things and review other shows, I felt like, okay, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm realizing that I can do it. I can review other shows, and you all are here for it, and I thank you so much. Oh my goodness, is that a super chat? Oh yeah, it is. Thank you so much. Who was that? Let me see who that was. I know Sarah's out here, but I want to say Sidoni Parrish. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey y'all, Curly watching Sister Wives this morning. I'm glad you're on. Auntie looking jazzy today. Thank you. Thank you. Hi everybody. Oh, hey girl, this Patty. Love you. I love you too. Hey everybody, that's right. When you come into the room, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button when you come into the room. I currently see 93 people here, and they are only 39 thumbs up. Y'all know when y'all come into the room, that's your way of saying hi to me. Hi, everybody. Okay, so, you know, and again, like I was saying, I thought that we all were kind of getting a little crazy about 90 Day Fiancé. And so I was like, okay, maybe I could do, thank you for the hearts. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can, you know, try to do some other things. And you all, like I said, y'all have been here for it. And I do appreciate you all being here for it and celebrate me in anything that I review. My intention was to come out and do My Fabulous Life. Need to catch up on it. I've been trying to go back so I can understand the mindset of this girl Whitney before I start dragging her ass, you know what I'm saying, all over YouTube. And then also I'm going to be doing the new ones that's coming out. But I really need to get to know Whitney, and so I'm gonna be doing a marathon of that. Once I do a marathon of that, I'll come out and I'll catch up. It looks like we're only one episode in, but I really want to fairly get to know this girl, and I don't feel like I fairly know her enough to be coming out here and dragging her, because I got a feeling I am going to be dragging her. And so I want to be fair about it. Y'all know that our show is going to be coming up, a Love After Lockup. That's coming on, and so y'all know Auntie here for that. Okay, you know Auntie here for that. I'm also going to be doing the Sister Wives one, where they seeking the Sister Wives. I really want to get away from TLC show, so I'll be also still doing Little Women of Atlanta. But this girl, this fabulous life girl, Whitney, I really need to make sure that I know her. So I apologize to everybody who's been waiting on me to do the review on that. So anyway, let's go ahead on and get started with 90 Day Fiancé, and just kind of doing some updates on it, on some of the stuff that I've been seeing. 90 Day Fiancé cast, they're very, very active on Instagram, and I don't know how many of you all have Instagram pages, but they're very active on there. If you want to catch up on something, there's a couple of Instagram people who really they keep up with the story and all that, and one of them is 90 Day Morons. That is one of the ones that I always, hashtag to 90 Days Morons. And then there's another one that's 90 Day Fiancé TLC. They also have keep up with, the goings on and all of that kind of stuff. And some of the 90 Day Fiancé cast members, I'm actually following them myself. And I don't follow them and make a whole lot of comments and stuff like that, but I do follow them enough to just kind of see what's going on in their lives. And as a result of this, I decided that tonight that I will come out and I will talk about just some things that I seen on there. One of the persons that I was kind of riding really, really hard, that I have changed my mind about, y'all, believe it or not, is Molly. I have been really watching Molly on Instagram, and I just been kind of like sitting in the back, just kind of watching her life. And, a lot of times as a reviewer, we come out here and we do, reviews on people, and we really don't get to know the person that is out there. And so with Molly, my intention only was to really kind of educate Molly. It wasn't to bash her ass or anything like that, even though I did. And I stand behind the things that I have said to Molly and the things that I've said about Molly. But my intentions was never to degrade her or anything like that. It was just to say, girl, you're in danger. My relationship with Molly and was that of a mom. I felt like her kids needed somebody to advocate and to talk on their behalf. And Molly just kind of needed a wake-up call. Now, on New Year's Eve, for all of you all who are not on Instagram, Louise came out and was at an ice skating rink, roller skating around and doing what he do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. He had a little jacket on and all of that kind of stuff, and he was just, out there roller skating. But for some reason, he had enough stamina and enough stick-to-itiveness not to fall down. Even though he said it was his quote-unquote first time, he didn't fall down while he had that phone, and he was Instagramming live. Okay, so he was out there Instagramming live, and he made some statements saying that Molly had left him over the Christmas holiday and that she was divorcing him. And I had several people who sent that to me and, sent me the link to it, because people always sending me the link. Send me the link to his Instagram post, and I read it and listened to it for myself. And also recently he just took Molly's picture off of his page, saying that, you know, basically Molly is divorcing him. She left him Christmas time and she decided to travel and go out with other friends. So on Molly's page, when I looked out on Molly's Instagram page, Molly had indeed gone out of town. Okay, she went out of town and she said she went to go and visit some friends. She went to the game, to a basketball game or football game or whatever it was. She was in the arena and she was enjoying herself. And, you know, this man comes out there and, you know, he got all these, you know, hot mamas and stuff like that. And they're out there and they're all looking and trying to, you know, hit up with him, hitting him in his DM and all of that kind of stuff. See, you know, the thing about it is Louise and Molly, you know what, even though they don't need to be together, I think it's just real doggish, just like real donkey doo-doo doggish for any woman to be out there DMing somebody else's husband. At the end of the day, until that woman is divorced from him, how dare another woman go on there and DM this man, make flirtatious comment, whatever comments to this man. I think that that's just damn disrespectful. And the thing about it is, some of the people and the names that I've been seeing on Louise' page has been people that I'm familiar with. And I'm like, God dang, you know, people will, you know, they will not go to, like, they will stoop so low as to go on there and try to be flirting with somebody else's husband. You know, the thing about it is, when you out there flirting with somebody else's husband, trust and believe me, you gonna reap what you sow. The moment that you find yourself wanting to be in a relationship with somebody, and I'm talking about a serious relationship, like this is not the person you hoeing with, this is the person you're going with, and you know, you're going to end up getting that crap back. So really, you just like, you know, one of them peekaboo type of people where, you know, you come out to my channel and, you know, you look at the reviews and you ha-ha and you kiki and you make your little comments and stuff down there at the bottom, and then at the same time you sitting up there in Louise DM talking about some you cute and you fine and where you at and woo 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 with your two-faced ass self. Now, you know, like I said, some of the names that I've been seeing that's been out here on these Instagram streets, they are some of the names that I have been familiar with on my YouTube channel. And I'm trying to tell you right now, if the shoe don't fit you, don't put it on. But if it fits you, I hope it's tight up on your feet. And I hope it causes you to have bunions and corns up on your feet. How about that? That's what Auntie hopes happens to you. I just think it's very degrading, and I think it's low class, and I think it's trifling for anybody to go after somebody's husband. I don't care what kind of relationship that they having with each other. So yeah, Auntie is out here spilling the tea. I'm not only spilling the tea on these cast members, I'm spilling the tea on some of y'all mofos that be sitting up out here on my channel and out here on the other channels of the 90-Day Fiancé people. Now, Sarah, I hope you got your block fingers going on, because if somebody say something out here and what you saying? Okay, she said trifling. So you said that. Okay. If the shoe don't fit you, don't put the shoe on. But if the shoe fits you, like I said, I hope it give you corns and bunions, and I hope it keep you up all night. I hope your feet be throbbing. Matter of fact, I hope all your toenails fall off your feet. You got a whole lot of nerve to be out there on Molly's husband's Instagram and in his DMs. Now, on Christmas, Molly made a comment. You know, she was live with one of her little girlfriends and everything, and she was live and she was saying that, you know, this woman had made a comment and was like, you know what, Molly, I'm not gonna come and buy another bra from you, and I'm not gonna support you because you put a man before your children. Let me tell you something. Okay, so Molly was very gracious, and she told the lady, you know, I believe in Christmas. I believe in the meaning of Christmas, and I don't, you know, I hope that you still come in to buy a bra and whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, Molly, you's a better girl than me, because I would have straight up cussed her out. I would have sent her a thing back. So what if you don't buy a bra? You ain't got to tell me you're not gonna buy a bra. That's just like sometimes I get emails in my box, and I'm just Auntie keeping it all the way 100 tonight. That's just like I get emails in my box of people who want to come out there and tell me how to run my page, how to run my channel, what to say, what not to say, who to say it to, and all that kind of stuff. And then sit up there and tell me, okay, well, and guess what? At the end of the day, I'm going to unsubscribe. You ain't got to send me an email and tell me that you unsubscribing. All you got to do is damn unsubscribe. I'll see if whether or not the numbers are going down, but you don't have to send something to me. For a woman to sit up there and tell her I'm not gonna buy a bra from you, you know, you understand what I'm saying? Just don't come in there and buy a bra. Her profits will show whether or not you buying bras or not, and you're probably one of them little tight ass women anyway, walking around here with a bra on that's stinking and ain't been washed in a long time anyway. But anyway, I digress. You know, I digress. So then here it is, another woman that comes out there on Molly's page. You see, the thing about it is, okay, wait a minute, let me finish my thought. Okay, so then another woman comes out there on Molly's page. This woman tells Molly, you need to do something with your daughter's hair because your daughter's hair that isn't done. And your daughter's hair isn't this and your daughter's hair isn't that. And it need to be straightened out and it should be straight. First of all, Molly's daughter is African American. That's number one. African American people, for the most part, we don't have straight hair. We have curly, kinky hair. It depends on whether or not we mixed or we not. But for the most part, we don't have straight hair. And even if we do, we are of mixed race, like Molly's children are. Her daughter, Kinsley, is half black, and she's half white. So she's going to automatically, she has that little, you know, fine hair and everything, and it's going to curl up. But for a woman to come out there and tell Molly that she needs to do something with her daughter's hair, I've seen Kinsley's hair. And I think that Molly has done a great job. And I'm going to tell you how much that thing offended me. That comment from that woman offended me so bad that I DM'd Molly. Yes, I did. I DM'd her. And I told her, I said, Molly, let me say this. I know that I'm hard out here on my channel. And Molly, if you here, you can vouch for what I said. I said, Molly, I know that I'm hard on you on my channel. I know sometimes you think I'm dogging you out and all that stuff. But as it relates to Kinsley hair, I think you are doing a fantastic job. I have seen Kinsley with braids and I've seen Kinsley with her hair up. And African American hair fuzzes up. I don't care how many hot combs I put to my daughter's hair. I don't care how many cornrows I put in there. Eventually, when she go out there in that summer 90, 100-degree weather, it's going to fuzz up and frizz up. Evidently, this woman doesn't know anything about African American hair. The only thing that prevents our hair from fuzzing up is a perm. Okay? We use perms to straighten our hair. But Kinsley is too young for Molly to even be thinking about putting a perm in that little girl's hair. So I told Molly, don't put a perm in her hair. Let her hair be natural, and you are doing a great job with Kinsley's hair. Not one time have I come out here that I can remember, but I'm telling you, if I did, y'all gonna let me know. Not one time when I come out here have I complained about Kinsley's hair. Kinsley's hair is what Kinsley's hair is. And I remember that somebody was out there at one point talking about Beyonce's daughter's hair, trying to say, you know, that her baby's hair wasn't together. People, let me tell you something. If you got any type of black in you, you going to have kinky, naughty hair. Now, I happen to have a mixture of hair, and my hair is very, very curly. People that see me think that I take and spiral my hair and I wrap it around this, and I don't. The only thing I have to do to it is put some water on it and maybe a little bit of mousse. But I just feel like this. The people that have been coming out against Molly have been doing it, you know, it's just been unfair. because they go on Louis' thing and they celebrate Louise when he's been the one who's been the complete and total disappointment. He's the one who has come over here and deceived her. He's the one that made her believe that he was something that he was not. Now, did Molly make a mistake? Absolutely she did. But I noticed the comments from the people that are on her channel, on her Instagram, as opposed to the people who are on his Instagram. It's very sexist. See, it's okay for him to be a hoe. It's okay for him to be deceitful. But it ain't okay for Molly. It ain't okay for Molly to make a mistake. Now, they both made a mistake. And you all know when I come out here, I talk about Louise just as much as I talk about Molly. I don't, make a difference between the two of them. I'm being fair and I'm being up and up on who and what I am and what I say. I only review based on what I say, what I see. And I try to give motherly, womanly advice to both men and women who visit my channel. That is the way that I roll out here on these YT streets. But I just noticed that a lot of people are going out and they're attacking her. And they're attacking her children in a way that I think is unfair. The girl is black. Kinsley's black, y'all. I don't know if y'all don't know it, but Kinsley is black. Kinsley is black. She's not a white child. Yes, she is an interracial child, but one drop of black blood, they say you black. I didn't say that. That's what they say. So that therefore makes Kinsley black. So she's not going to have straight hair. And how dare you come out there and say, well, Kinsley need to get her hair perm, and Molly, you need to straighten her hair out. Her hair should be straight like yours. It's not straight like hers. And Molly has done a great job as a result of that little girl's hair being like that, because that kind of fine little hair like that, it's very hard to grip. My daughter has a hard time with gripping her hair. She has very thick, curly hair. And how dare somebody talk to me about the condition of my daughter's hair? I got a black child. I'm a black woman. I got a black baby. Leave Kinsley alone. Yeah, I know I have sat out here and I've said Kinsley is disrespectful and that, she doesn't have good social skills. Okay, so we've been through all of that. But I'm not attacking her about that little girl's hair. Louise is the guy who made the mistake. He's the one that came over here and everybody out there on his... But anyway, I digress. I think that I've spent enough time out there. I'm just telling you all. I'm just really like sitting up here tonight. I'm going to spill a tea and I'm going to really tell y'all how I am. And I'm going to try my best not to use a cuss word because I want you all to know that I'm a little bit more intelligent than having to come out here and be cussing and hooping and hollering. What you saying out there? I have friends who are biracial. One actually, this is Brandy. Brandy said, I had friends who were biracial. One actually looked white and one looked like Olivia with that olive skin. The one that was white had uncontrollable curly hair, yet no one even dag. I can't see what the rest of it you said. But thank you. Back up off the little girl's hair. I did that right there. That pissed me off. And that made me mad enough to reach out to Molly. Now, I had to be mad about that comment for me to reach out to Molly. I ain't gonna tell you what else we said, but I reached out. Like all the way out. Like wasn't no half-stepping. And wasn't no half-stepping on Molly's part. Like we reached out. Good things coming soon. But anyway, so I just had to get that off my chest. Then we also saw a video of Molly. Molly was getting, her face beat because she's going to Miami to spend some time with her friends. She has her little, Nate, who's her, the guy that does her makeup. He's in the room with her and everything, and she's getting her face beat down, and she's really pretty, and she's doing this live on Instagram. She gets up from the chair and she walks into the living room because, now mind you, Louise on New Year's Eve is telling everybody that Molly's divorcing him and that they're not together anymore with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. Who gives a damn? But anyway, she walks into the living room and she says, do you want to say hi? So we hear Louise's voice. He says hi. Oh my God. Y'all should have seen the comments. He there. He did. He with her. He was. He did. He was. So Louise, then she introduces the little dog and everything. She's like, y'all want to say hi to the dog? So, everybody say hi to the dog or whatever. And then he makes a little comment and says, why did you want me to be live? So everybody could know I was here. She said, I didn't tell you that you had to say anything, Louise. I ain't tell you had to say anything. Now, this was yesterday. She said, I ain't tell you had to say anything. He said, you just wanted everybody to know I was here. Guess what Molly said? Molly said, not for long. Not for long. Not for long. Come on, y'all, sing that. Not for long. Oh, not for long. Not for long. I think Molly is just about through with him. And you know what I say? Kudos to you. Because you know what? When you find out that you got a snake in the bush, do you turn your back and leave the snake in the bush and hope that the snake don't get up in the house? No, you chop his head off. Molly, I am hoping that what Louise said, that is true. I hope you are divorcing him. I hope that you are separating yourself from him. Everybody asked about little Kinsley. She said Kinsley was upstairs, and so was Olivia. She said Olivia is looking for a job. No, Olivia need to go to college. But anyway, she said not for long. She's doing her thing. And you know what I say? You don't have to live in your mistake. And you know what, Molly, the whole time that I have been coming out here, and y'all know the whole time I've been coming out here and I've been talking about Molly, I've been wanting Molly to do better. Molly, I hope that you do better. Because you know what the old saying is, when you know better, do better. And I am certainly hoping the best for you. They asked her about whether or not she was going to be doing the new series, Happily Ever After. She act like she didn't know what that was, but she know what that is. I don't know whether or not her and Louise are being together, or whether or not they taping their divorce, or what they taping. But I tell you what, Molly, if you know like I know, you would be getting a divorce and getting an annulment. Now, I'm not saying that is what is happening. I'm saying that's what it looked like is happening, and I'm happy for it if that's what she's gonna do. So moving on, the next person that I got a little update on is this cotton freaker Andre and Elizabeth. Now, Andre and Elizabeth, they come out there on social media and they tell everybody, that basically the cell phone scandal, cell phone gate, that was a lie. That all of that was staged, and they were just playing with everybody. Oh, really? But let me tell you what the sad part about it is, Elizabeth. Ain't nobody even give a damn. Nobody even cared. Like, you weren't even relevant enough for me to spend a good 30 minutes on you, talking about you. I don't even think most of the time when I talked about you, I even spent a good 5 minutes. I really brushed over your story. Like, your story wasn't a damn thing. So, who cares? She's sitting up there with her sisters and everything, and she called herself giving somebody the scoop and telling somebody the YT about, how they was playing with the phone and that was scripted and they just wanted to, have a little storyline. You think we didn't figure out that all of that stuff that you was doing was for a cotton freaking storyline? Really? Girl, bye. Get a map, catch a daggone crowd. So, of course, the other day, she decides that she's going to come out there on her Instagram. Now, see, the thing about it, people be falling for it, but I don't. And I'm telling you now, if you have sent me an email, you know that I don't fall for the okie dokie. Okay, so she says, she comes out there the other day. She comes out there and says that she has this surprise for Andre. And she doesn't know how he's going to take the surprise. And so what she tries to do is try to make everybody think on her Instagram that she is pregnant. So, she's got Andre, she's watching Andre come from the parking lot. All the little comments is scrolling up on her screen. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? She playing everybody and stuff like that. He comes into the house and she done got a German Shepherd puppy. And she hee and kikiing and all of this kind of stuff. Oh, I know y'all thought I was pregnant. But the thing about it was she went and got the dog. And guess what? Andre was pissed. Andre was pissed. that she went and got that daggone dog. He patted the dog for a little, little toot 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 on the doggy head, and he kept it moving. And he said, this was a big commitment. Why didn't you talk to me about this? Why didn't you say something to me, Elizabeth, before you go out there and get a daggone dog? Dog cute as I don't know what. So Andre leaves out the room. He comes back in the room, and he was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah, the dog is here. And then she laughing and kikiing with everybody on Instagram and talking about something. I know y'all thought I was pregnant. Ain't nobody think you was pregnant. We all knew that it was a daggone joke, because you're a joke. Your sister's a joke. Your mother's a joke. Your father's a joke. Like everybody in your family, they're a joke. There's been many things that have gone up on Instagram, including mug shots and everything that the family allegedly have had them remove. I know that one of the people that post out there on 90 Day Morons, I believe it was, he was actually asked to, to cease and desist from, something that was on it, allegedly. He was asked to cease and desist and to take some pictures down, and he took the pictures down, of the mug shots and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Allegedly. And so it's like, you want to play the game, but see, when the fire get hot, you don't want to stay up in the kitchen. No, stay up in the kitchen. Ain't you the one that says you wanted to cook? Alright, so the next update that I got is on Antonio. Of course, you all know Antonio's calendar is out. He said that, he had so many people, asking him to do this calendar, that the calendar is up. He now has it on his website, and the calendar is $12.95. I wish the hell I would spend $12.95 for a half-naked picture of Antonio. Antonio, everything that you had in your package, boo. We saw that when you was up in your hot apartment with the girl. I can't even, she's so irrelevant, I don't even remember her damn name. So you know what? I won't be paying $12.95, $1.95, 50 cents plus taxes, shipping and handling. I won't be spending a dime on your calendar. Okay, because as far as I'm concerned, that little package that you had, boo, you can return that back to sender. Your little pants barely had a print up in it, and you got the nerve to be sitting up there with a picture with some handcuffs hanging off, and you got your leg dangling off of a side of a sofa. God, I get more action from looking at myself. Boy, bye. Ain't nobody got time be paying no daggone $12.95 for no damn calendar that you putting out. But anyway, it's out there. If you want to know more about it, I can put it down in the link, because maybe some of y'all women want to see it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to see it. Ain't nothing he can do for me that I can't do for myself with that little bit of package that he got. You see what I'm saying? His package about as big as Minnie's little tiny Twinkie shoes she had when she was trying to run a 5K and only ran a 5-minute run. Bye, Antonio. You are so irrelevant. I'm hoping that you don't come back. I'm hoping you and the girl don't come back. Matter of fact, I don't even remember what the girl name is. Like, whatever's clever. Next update. Alright. So, our girl Evelyn, right? She been out there singing and everything. I remember she got a little brother with her, you know what I'm saying? He playing on the keyboard and everything, and she out there, she got some song talking about she drowning. She at a waterfall, she falls back in it, she falls back into the waterfall, and I'm like, girl, go ahead on and drown, girl. Go ahead on, girl. Go ahead. But, she went all the way down, but, because she was standing in the shallow part of the waterfall and everything, she came back up. I was like, damn, she came back up. But anyway, she came back up, and, she was singing her little song and everything. So the next thing I know, she's sitting up there talking about, you could win a little prize. And I was like, oh, okay. She trying a little something. So I went out there yesterday, just for grins and giggles, you know what I'm saying? Nothing more, nothing less. I goes out there for grins and giggles and everything, and guess what Evelyn doing? Evelyn is out there. I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out. Evelyn is out there doing makeup tutorials. I said, girl, stop playing. For real? So I was like, she doing makeup tutorials? So you mean to tell me that it ain't just music that she doing? Now she doing makeup tutorials? So I was like, get out of here. I'm going to have to sit here and watch this, right? So Auntie with her nosy self, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting out there and I'm looking at everything, and I'm looking, and then here's the thing. When you look at somebody that, just really don't know how to do makeup or don't know how to do hair, nothing like that, when you sit there and you look at their little video for grins and giggles, you got to look at it from the side. You can't, look at it straight on like this. Or like that. Or like this. You gotta look at that joint from the side. You gotta get that joint the side eye. You gotta get that joint the over the rainbow eye. Now, I'm getting ready to show y'all. I'm giving y'all a little practice on how to do, because when I tell y'all what she was doing out there, now I need y'all to do the side eye practice. So then what you're going to do is you're going to imagine with your eye that you rolling up into your eyebrows, and then you let the eye come out on the side. So when you do the frontal, it looks like this. Okay, so here, I'm going to do it one more time for you. Let me get up close and personal. Here you go. Okay, so you take it all the way over. You let it drop on the side. So when I saw her out there doing the makeup tutorials, right, I had to do like the side eye roll. So the side eye roll went like this. You see? Did you see? I said, now what the hell is going on? So she had this little baby, baby Louise or baby something, lipstick. It's a little company that sells lip glosses and stuff like that. Somebody know the name, type it on in there. Let me see, let me put my glasses on. Because it's a new company that sells lipstick. Let me see if I can look it up. Because it's a little lipstick company. She said, oh my God, my paper. Okay, wait a minute. Let me find that little lipstick, baby. Let me see, y'all. Hold on, let me get my laptop so I can look it up, because I want to make sure I'm accurate since she doing makeup tutorials. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Gotta find the company name, okay? There you go. Okay, right up. So let me tell y'all the name of the company. It's by Maybelline, okay? This is what Evelyn called herself doing, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all the side eye. So it's called Maybelline New York Baby Lips Balm. Okay. So she out there, with her little baby lip balm on. And of course, at this point, my eye have gone over the rainbow. It's gone up over the brow. And I'm sitting there looking at it like that. So she takes the lip balm. She said, this is really good for your lips. Wait a minute, hold up. Her voice is deeper. This is really good for your lips. I mean, David really likes it. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm no longer a virgin. So I'm one of those women now. I'm a woman of the 90s. I'm sorry, a woman of the 2000s. And so I got some baby lips by Maybelline. But let me tell you what you can do with this baby lips. You can take this baby lips and you can use it as a blush. I see. So she said that you could take the baby lips. Next thing I know, that girl took that daggone Evelyn took that lip balm, y'all, and put that lip balm up on her cheek, y'all. And y'all know how she did it at the wedding and everything. Y'all, why she take that lip balm, put that lip balm up there like that. She took that lip balm and she put that lip balm up there like that. And I was sitting up there and I had it like, my eye was looking like Danielle's. Like, I'm serious, y'all. Like, I was like, oh, God. Like, I couldn't even do the side eye no more. And then that girl took a daggone brush. She took a makeup brush, y'all, and was like, and then you blend it in like that. Let me tell you something. That lipstick looked like somebody had smacked the crap out of her, like she was red or had rosacea. I said, I can't believe that that girl think that she could take that daggone baby lips lip balm and put it up on her cheek, take a makeup brush and brush that. Oh, no, you don't be up on my thing advertising nothing. I said, I can't believe that trick that set up there and put that daggone stuff up on her cheek, knowing daggone well that stuff was sitting there looking all rotten. I said, is she serious? And the thing about it is, you know she got dry skin. You know what I'm saying? She don't have dry to normal. That girl got dry skin because I'm telling you what one thing about it. The thing looked like, I said, it looked like rosacea. Like she had a rosacea on her cheek. And then the thing wasn't moving at all. And you know, when you got dry skin, if you don't moisturize, you know what I'm saying? If you don't use some olive oil or some Palmer's or, you know, some cocoa butter, because at this point, she need cocoa butter. You know what I'm saying? That Palmer's cocoa butter that come up in the, you know, the little brown tube, you know what I'm saying? The little beige tube with the brown lettering on it. She needs some straight Palmer's. Matter of fact, I need to send her for her wedding gift because I did forget to send her something for her wedding. I need to send her some good old black people rescue oil, and that's called Vaseline, petroleum jelly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't black if you ain't using petroleum jelly. I said, come on now. Her daggone cheeks are so dry, looking like elbows, 2 elbows sitting up there. You know what I'm saying? Put some, you know what I'm saying? Put something up on them little ashy cheeks of yours, Evelyn, girl. You know damn well that you don't put no baby, no... Yo, I said Evelyn need to give it up. The girl sitting up there singing somewhere in some cotton freaking nightclub, sounding like, you know, a Kermit the Frog, and now she gonna sit up there and get somebody some makeup tutorials. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I said, for real? Let's do it all together, y'all. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Girl, bye. But anyway, so I was like, you know, these 90-day fiancé people, they crazy as I don't know what. I mean, like, they are straight crazy. So, okay, here we go. We got another little update from, you know, our girl Abby. Abby is still hanging on to her little boyfriend, Sean. He went over there to Haiti, y'all know what I'm saying. He went over there to the DR for Christmas, trying to be Santa Claus. I was like, he looked like Santa on crack. The least that he could have did was got a couple of pillows, stuck some pillows in his shirt. Like he looked like anorexic Santa. I said, for real? So, you know, Abby is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, like the little shero over there, you know, because she's still a couple of tube tops and some halter tops and some Fashion Nova jeans. So she, you know, she thinks she, you know what I'm saying, Christ reincarnated, or she type, you know, Mother Teresa or somebody. She's over there doing goodwill for the people, knowing daggone well she ain't doing nothing with the money but paying her mama bills. So anyway, Sean goes over there, you know, he called himself, you know, being in Haiti and everything and being over in the DR, and he gonna be Santa Claus on crack. And so he goes out there. I ain't see him give nothing to the kids. Matter of fact, I saw the kids giving him stuff, but I was like, all right, whatever. So, you know, he's over there and they laying back in the bed and everything, you know, and they both, you know, they all cozy and everything after he felt like he did goodwill and good cheer, you know what I'm saying, for the year. And so he's laying back and he's going to sit up there and say that Abby, you know, Abby was like, yeah, y'all keep on asking us whether or not we, you know, we going to do happily ever after and everything. And y'all was saying that my visa got denied. So Sean was like, yeah, her visa ain't get denied. Nobody said her visa got denied. Ain't nobody say that up on this here YouTube channel. So he was like, you know, her visa didn't get denied. Matter of fact, we never asked for it. We never applied for a visa. I don't have any intentions of bringing Annie over here to the United States. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, so when did that change? When did all that happen, Sean? So, Sean's like, I don't have any intentions on bringing her over here. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people mad at me because of the way that I allow Abby to treat me. Oh, so now Abby to blame for how people treating you? She lays up there on his chest, you know what I'm saying, because they laying side by side, you know what I'm saying. This him right here, this her, and they laying back like this, and she gonna sit up there, and have that little side eye. She gave him the side eye, y'all. She gave him the side eye. When he made that comment, no, let me tell you, Sean, you ain't no victim, young. We sat up here and watched all the stuff that you did. We listened to all the things that you said out of your mouth. We watched. You're not a victim in this. You decided to date a woman who was half your age, old enough to be your child. Matter of fact, a little, slightly young enough to probably be your grandchild. You brought her all these things over there. Remember the 99 pair of drawers that you took over there? All the clothes, the shoes, and all of that? You sat at the table and allowed Abby to do all of that. And so now you want to sit on Instagram and back up with the okie dokie and say, well, we didn't even apply for the visa. I wonder why you didn't apply for the visa. Could it be all the drama that y'all going through with Chris and his wife? Could that be why? Could it be because she's still staying over there in Chris's apartment and life is just real good over there in the hood? Don't play us. Don't sit up there and make us think that you the victim. You ain't no victim. How dare you sit out there on Instagram and say that people dislike you because of Abby? No, we dislike you because of you. Allegedly. Like these 90-day fiancé people, these mofos crazy. Last but not least, is it last but not least? Did I have an update on anybody else? Last but not least, Jessie Meester, you slime ball. Now, I had a lot of people that came out there. I was on Jessie's side. I was ride or die for Jessie. I felt like Jessie had not abused Darcy. I listened to some of the things that Jessie told me on the phone in private and, via Skype and all of that kind of stuff. I listened to Jessie. And I brought Jessie's story. And I stood out here on my page and I defended Jessie. Because I felt like him and Darcy wasn't good for each other. I knew some things that was going on. And so I just I went on and enrolled for him for a little bit. But let me say this. I said that if I was wrong about Jessie, that I would come out here and say that I was wrong. I said that if Jessie was fooling me, it would be the first time that I was fooled. And let me tell you something. Jessie fooled me. Jessie and Darcy have been running. Jessie was up in my city. He was in Washington, D.C. Now, one time did Jessie reach out to me. Now, one time did Jessie pick up the phone. Jessie left Washington, D.C. and went to New York, okay? Allegedly. Supposedly. Jessie left Washington, D.C., went to New York. I was going to go to New York and hook up with Jessie. See how he was doing. Never got a call back from Jessie. Darcy comes out and does an interview. Okay? She slams Jessie. Jessie goes on his channel and he makes a public proclamation about, him being hurt. But still and yet he showed up in New York. He didn't call me not one time. I said, okay. All right, cool. Maybe he was real busy and all of that kind of stuff and he just couldn't call me. But I've been looking at his Instagram and I've been looking at Darcy's. And them, you know what I'm trying to say to y'all? They running mad game. It ain't all this stuff that they talking about this drinking and all this stuff. And Jesse got this little coffee company, and he's sitting up out here cling, 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 cling. And he's sitting up here, you know, I'm looking at pictures and he drinking, and, you know, he philosophizing and, you know, saving the world. You know what I'm saying? One coffee bean at a time. Jesse been running game. Now, I'm not saying that he's an abusive man. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying that I've seen Jesse. I see straight through you, Jesse. You wanted to make sure that you got out there and you cleared your name, and you used me to do it. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't come back out on my goddamn channel and do another interview to clear your name. If you want to clear your name, you go ahead on and philosophize on your own damn YouTube channel. Because I am very disappointed in you. Now, I may be wrong for coming up out here and saying what I got to say about you, but cling to that, goddammit. You can't come out here anymore and use me to make a public proclamation when you sitting up there running back and forth to New York with Darcy, standing up in the cotton freaking forest, talking about something. We going through a whole bunch of changes and people talking about this and talking about that, but look at these woods in the United States of America. You know what I say to that, Jesse? How about that? Spit on that. Twirl on that, Jesse. That's what I say to you. Because you full of bull crap. If Darcy is everything that you said she was, if she is allegedly, like you allegedly, if she's on drugs and she's drinking and all of that kind of stuff like you said she was, and she gonna come out there allegedly, and you trying to help her the way that you say that you trying to help her allegedly, and she made you, she did all of this stuff for the cameras and made you look this way and made you look like that, Jesse, for the cameras, and this ain't really what it is allegedly. Why the hell you still with her? Allegedly. That's right, Alice. Allegedly. If she's everything you said she was, why you still with her? Now, why y'all ain't tell me my bra was showing? And I got up in here and got all funkified and everything. Simone Moore said, I knew he was a freaking fraud. And he very well may have gone through all the stuff that he went, prefer my free. Okay. And I'm not saying that he's an abusive guy. I'm just saying if all the stuff that you told me, Jesse, in private is the truth of the matter, then number one, why'd you duck me? Why'd you duck me when you know I was trying to hook up with you? And number two, why, Jesse, are you still with her? You taking snapshots, you standing out on the beach, and you got a wool hat on. And then when you in the cold, you got a bathing suit on. Why are you still with Darcy? Then I saw your pictures. Yeah, I saw your little family pictures, Jesse, when y'all was sitting down there in Disneyland. But you saying that she this and that, and she's saying that you're this and that. Why y'all together? Because y'all trying to make that money? You trying to promote your coffee business, Jesse? You trying to promote your little psychological, philosophical gym? I don't understand, Jesse. I'm really disappointed in you. Auntie is very disappointed in you. And I'm going to tell you right now, you got my damn number. You give me a call and you let me know what the hell is really going on with you and Darcy. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the respect that I did have for you, the confidence that I did have in you, Jesse, I don't have it anymore. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, using your own words, actions speak louder than words. And your actions to me are saying that I'm in cahoots on something that's bigger than what Rhonda, it's bigger than what I see. It's bigger than what I see. You made me use my government name up out here. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like to be had. I don't like to be played. I don't like to be getting the short end of nobody's stick unless I choose to get a short end of a stick. And if I choose to get a short end of a stick, then I'll go to Antonio and buy his calendar. But I don't like short sticks. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to explain yourself, you can give me a call. But from now on, I don't trust and believe nothing else you say, because I done watched you. I have watched you, and your actions is definitely speaking louder than your words. Okay. Update. Okay. I thought that was last but not least. But here's the last but not least. David and Annie. So David is walking around, talk about Annie is a singer. Okay. She's a country singer, and he was standing up there, he fell in love with her singing. Well, guess what? I've seen a couple of videos of Annie singing. And I must say that Annie sounds better than Annie sounds better than Evelyn. I'm like, okay. But see, what you fail to realize, David, is that the same bar that you was in, the bar that had all the strip poles and all of that kind of stuff that was going on in the background, and you know what I'm saying, the little women of the day and the women of the evening and the women of the afternoon, the women of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, that was the bar, one of the bars that Andy was singing in. Yeah, I had somebody send it to me. I saw it. I saw the one where she was standing up there in the empty bar, you know what I'm saying, up there singing. There was a couple of little guys in the background. That absolutely was a legitimate bar and grill. But that other bar that Andy was up there singing in, I saw them pose and stuff. Now, I'm not saying that she, you know what I'm saying, she's a woman of the night. I'm just saying she's a woman of karaoke. Let me get a side eye. Okay. I'm just saying. There's multiple bars that Annie has been singing in. And I've gotten a couple of little, a couple of little clips of Annie singing in some little sketchy places. What she do? She sing and dance on the pole. Allegedly. Okay. All right. What has that got to be, Miss Michelle? I knew it was. I knew there was a miss. Okay, yes, Katie Coco, and giving out all kinds of happy endings. Don't play nobody. We already know, okay? And then allegedly, after the show was over, yes, it's over. Chris and Nikki are gone. Oh, say yourself trying to hang on. Yes, allegedly, Nikki and Chris have absolutely nothing to do with Annie and David anymore. Nothing. When I say ghost town, I mean ghost town. Tumbleweeds are rolling. They won't even deal with him anymore. Nikki, according to her Instagram, and that's allegedly, Nikki, according to her Instagram, to her YouTube, is going to be putting up a YouTube video talking about things that happened with 90 Day Fiancé. At this point, I ain't even interested, because I be getting so much tea spilled up in my cotton freaking Gmail account and DMs that's coming from. I don't even need Nikki to go out there and say nothing that I already can't confirm or have not confirmed or already don't know about, and some more stuff. I don't need Nikki to come out there and say anything. I just want her to come out there and have her husband explain about the allegations that he made about Ashley. Other than that, I don't give a good rat ass about what she comes out there and said. I mean, it ain't like I ain't gonna click and look, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is free, you know what I'm saying, unless she blocked me. But other than that, I'm gonna go out there and see. And even if she blocked me, I guarantee that one of my subscribers, one of my nieces and nephews, is gonna be faithful and just to make sure that Auntie find out what was said up on her cotton freaking channel. So it don't make a difference. It ain't no, she's not gonna be able to escape me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I think that that's the end of it. But let me just say this. That's why I started off this video the way that I started off this video, with these crazy mofos of TLC's 90-Day Fiancé. Now, as you all know, we're going to be having a new host of characters, and Darcy's sister gonna be one. So I think that that's why Jesse hanging on in there, you know what I'm saying, because you know he knows the guy allegedly, and they all know each other, so you know they're gonna rock this joint out, and hopefully this will help him and help her sell their clothes and their coffee and their gym memberships. But the reason why I really wanted to back up off of it is because the truth will always come out in the wash. You will always be able to find out about a person in the wash. When you sit there, what you saying, boo? What about Nicole? I bet you want to know. I bet you want to know. I bet you wanna know, you wanna know. I can't spill that yet. But I will. But I just can't do it yet. So I intentionally, on purpose, left Nicole and Ozon off. Because the stuff that I've been getting in my box could seriously, legally get somebody in trouble. Like, I'm serious. And so I've left that off intentionally. There's some research and some other shenanigans that's going on. What's this? What you saying? Jesse Auntie had your back and you show her yours. That is so nasty. You need to learn respect and get off psychology. You don't get it, boo. Oh, thank you, Nola baby. Nola baby said ready to. Amy Man said, please, Auntie. Miss Michelle said, what, Carla cooking vegan? What's she saying? Inquiring minds want to know. Spill now. Oh my God, please. Oh, pour some bleach on Justy and Darcy. Oh my God. Found a new barber. Justy and... No, seriously, let me just say this. No, and I'm being serious about it. You all know that I get all the tea. All the tea is spilled up in my box. And the stuff that I have discovered about Nicole and Ozon could really legally get somebody in trouble. And so your auntie has enough wisdom to make sure that she does not spill that tea. I don't have time for anybody to be suing me. I don't have time to be going to court. I don't have time for them trying to subpoena or look at anything that comes in on my box. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody ever come after me, I'm going to be spilling some serious major teas. And I know that y'all want to know what's going on, but seriously, allegedly, the things that I have in my alleged box could really, really lead to some serious problems. And so I am going to defer. Now, if somebody else is getting the tea, some of the other channels who are doing 90-Day Fiancé, if they happen to get some tea and they want to spill it, let them spill it. But I'm not going to be the one that's going to come out here and spill it. And I don't think that it's right to spill tea on people based on allegations. And it is some serious allegations, and I'm not going to touch it, because some things can destroy families. Just like some of the allegations and some of the things that I've heard about Chris and about Nikki. It's not my intention to come out here and try to destroy somebody's family. And I know that some people are messy boots like that, and they come out and they put, you know, certain things out there on the street. Like, I'm just not going to do that. And I hope that you all respect me enough to respect my wishes to not even discuss certain things out here. I'm curious to see what Nikki is gonna say. Like I said, allegedly they have totally cut Annie and David off, and they don't have any dealings with them whatsoever. I know that Antonio has been on Instagram, and I know that he's been getting a whole lot of negative feedback about his behavior on the show. And I think that this show has, in some ways destroyed people's lives. And in a sense, and I don't mean destroy their lives as far as not being able to work anywhere or not being able to do anything, but I do believe that 90 Day Fiancé, this particular season, was rough. And there was some things that was exposed on 90 Day Fiancé that we wasn't ready for. Why none of us ready for the stuff that we saw being spilled out there? Let me look at this time. Yeah, but she should be giving him money because it wasn't for him. Muhammad didn't get paid the first season. Now he's the highest paid when he was on. Auntie, give us the word and we'll find Jesse and put pause on him. Auntie, can you review To Wrong With Love? I will not be doing To Wrong With Love. I will not be doing that show. Auntie, what about the MOFO that was messing with you? Did you get the info back yet? Expose them. I will in a separate video. We weren't ready, but we got it. Antonio became thirsty in the fame whore. Okay, Antonio has a mini me. What? Yeah, I will not be doing With Wrong With Love. I'm not interested in seeing a bunch of black women going over to Rome. But anyway, so like I said, I will not, it's not my intention to destroy families and to just be malicious out here. And like I said, if some of the other people that do reviews on 90 Day Fiancé are getting the information like I'm getting the information, let them spill it. But I'm not going to be the one that's going to come out here and possibly destroy somebody's family. As you all know, I talked to Ashley and I talked to the family members. And there's certain things that, when people trust you, you have to be trustworthy. And the stuff that I can share with you all, I share with you all. But I want to be seen as somebody who is trustworthy. And I will never come out here and say anything, regardless of what I know, and have people say, "Dag, I really trusted Auntie." There are phone conversations and emails that I share with a lot of you all that I don't come out here and spill. I have multiple. I'm telling you, I probably have, and with no exaggeration, I probably have 30 of you all who are in 90 Day Fiancé relationships. And I've kept your business private, and that is my intention. My intention is to keep your business private. I also have some of the people, TLC, I ain't going to tell you who it is, but I also have some of the people who are trying to audition for the show, and I know some of the people who are going through the process and considering going on the show. So, it's a tangle where we weave. At the end of the day, these are real people. Now, they know I'm going to come out here and review them. I'm not going to cut the corners and give them the little baby stick because, they decide to do the show. But I have people who have asked me and said, "You know what, Auntie, I'm really thinking about being on the show. What do you think about it? Auntie, this is my situation. This is who I'm dating. He lives here and I live here. What do you think? Should I do 90 Day Fiancé? Auntie, I've sent my stuff in so I can do 90 Day Fiancé." Like, this isn't a joke. Like, these are real people who are doing this. And it is some people who have been watching 90 Day Fiancé because they're currently in those kind of relationships. And I like to give sound advice to them. And, like, it ain't no BS. It's no BS out here. Like, this stuff is real for real. And I know that a lot of the stuff, they will... a lot of the stuff that go on is scripted. But at the end of the day, all these people lives, like, this is for real. And so some of the stuff that we see is scripted, but you can't script everything. And some of these people like Elizabeth and Andre, like Elizabeth is an actress. as many of you all know, that what's the guy's name? Lechon Larry. Allegedly, he sold his house, y'all. He been out in the Philippines, since Christmas. I watched him on the plane. I just was like, is he gonna have us watch him every leg of the trip? I watched him, on the plane from airport to airport, going over there to see this girl Jenny. And, I've seen them whitewater rafting and doing all of that kind of stuff over the holiday. And allegedly, this man has sold his whole entire house. Now, I don't know where the hell his little dog is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of the sons got the dog. But, like, he seriously think he's in love with Jenny. And Jenny seriously thinks she in love with him. And I don't know why she doesn't have her K-1 visa. I don't know why he decided that he's not going to, have love, bring her back to the United States. I don't know. I don't even know if Larry has applied for it. Haven't been able to contact him. Paul, as you all know, Paul has not brought Karini back. So I don't know what's going on with this. I think that when we see them come back on in Happily Ever After, it's going to be very, very interesting. But I'm telling y'all right now, their lives, people's lives are on the other end of this, and they start off with the best of intentions. One of the things that Muhammad shared was that they had asked him to come back out and do it again. They promised him that they would show him in a good light. But the reason why Muhammad is trying to do his own thing allegedly is because Muhammad felt like he was misrepresented on the show. And the thing about it is, for Danielle may have seen this as a money-making opportunity, but Muhammad was like, I really wanted to tell my story. I'm a man coming in from Tunisia, from a whole different country, and I think I'm falling in love with this woman, and I find out that this is a sham, and that her whole life is in shambles. And so now I'm over here, and I just really want my love story to be shown, and I'm thinking that I'm coming over there for TLC to tell my story authentically, and here it is, a whole bunch of stuff to make him look bad. And at the end of the day, Muhammad did look bad. He looked like he was a man that was out here to use Danielle, to get a green card. And at the end of the day, he had to find a way to break free from, that fishy booty and all of that, allegedly, because he said, she was basically smelling like an open air fish market. And I mean, at the end of the day, when I eat, seafood and stuff like that, because I love seafood. I'm allergic to half of it, but I love it. But at the end of the day, I want to wash that off my hands. Can you imagine sitting up there smelling seafood for the rest of your cotton freaking life? I don't blame Muhammad. If she smelled the way that Muhammad said that she smelled, God damn it, I be trying to wash that fishy smell off me too. And it ain't enough side eyes and cross eyes. It ain't enough. It's just like it ain't enough Lysol and bleach in the world for me to stay and be with. So it ain't enough Vagisil up in it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough Vagisil for me to stay in a relationship like that. It ain't enough deodorant. I don't care if you take a whole stick of Mitchum and a whole bottle spray of Secret. Where they say Secret, got the pH balance, put your pH balance back on. It just ain't enough of that to spray for me to stay with somebody who was smelling like an open air fish market all day long, allegedly, if she smelled the way that Muhammad said she did. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not mad at nobody. I don't want nobody to be mad at me. But and I'm sitting up there and you smelling like that. Can you imagine, all up between somebody, I mean, just like for real? And then you coming to me, I want my sex tonight. No, you're not getting sex tonight. You're not getting sex tomorrow. You're not getting sex next year. You're not getting sex in 2020. You're not, matter of fact, you're not getting sex in 2030. I don't care when you want to. I don't care. There's not enough Vagisil. I'm sorry, just saying. If she's smelling like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you going to the doctor and you saying, doctor, can you help me? No. Mama said, no, I'm not living like that anymore. I'm living large and in charge. And I don't want to be in this anymore. I don't care if I'm broke. I don't care if I got the Uber. I don't care if I got the Lyft. I don't care if I have to be a taxi driver. I'm not going to live my life under these conditions. And from my understanding, they are still trying to get him to come back to the show. And he is saying no. I don't blame him. Because at the end of the day, you can't buy peace. Peace is not something you can buy for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, here it is. Everything that I've said out here tonight is allegedly. Allegations. None of this. None of this. It's all pure speculation and allegations. So anyway, y'all make sure y'all thumbs up this video. I see, 193 people out here. It's only 128. Oh my gosh, she needs help for real. Yes, Auntie, you are killing me. LOL, I love you. I love you too, Michelle Big B. Oh, good. If you are new, please subscribe. You better go ahead on the work, Sarah. Allegedly. Okay. Hey, Tiffany Price. Okay, Kendra Johnson says you are the best, Auntie, allegedly. Oh, thank you, Tanya A. Okay, he said the fish market is closed. Miguel. Love you too, Rocky Rose 1447. Auntie, what would we do without you? Y'all still live. Love the jacket. Thank you. Thank you. So does anybody have any questions about anything that I can answer? Oh, thank you, Alyssa Nicole. That's so sweet. Thank you. Anybody have any questions about anything that I can answer? Okay. Okay, you a 90-day fiance? Faye Falls, she said, I don't think I've seen a couple on 90-day fiance who already have a child together like my partner and I do. Okay, it's coming down. Yes, Miss Michelle, the firehouse is out of the picture. Danielle's got a new boyfriend, but Danielle is still obsessed with her ex-husband. She is still obsessed with her ex-husband. Okay, Faye Falls says, my partner and I have a child together and we are stuck on visas. Faye, if you want to tell your story, honey, send me an email and I will definitely put your story out there for you, because I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews in the future, like a lot of interviews. There are so many people who want to come out of the pocket, and their time period with TLC is just about up, and so they are ready to do interviews. So y'all, I'm telling y'all, stay tuned, stay connected, subscribe so when that bell comes up, because I'm gonna tell you, Auntie in this year 2018 is going to be doing some interviews with some people, and it's going to blow your mind, because they've had a certain time period in which they had to wait before they can start interviewing, and they are ready to tell their stories. They have heard me blast them and wear them out and say all kinds of things about them that they feel have been completely and totally inconsistent. And I'm telling you, in 2018, y'all, we're going to find out about these crazy mofos. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be interviewing with any of the people from Love After Lockup, cause I ain't trying to. Nah. But if they got any family members and stuff, and you safe, and and I can go ahead on and do a background investigation check on your ass. I might interview with you, but I'm telling you right now, it's one thing to be thought to be a certain person. It's another thing to be portrayed to be that. And when you out here doing these daggone things, and that's one thing that I love about YouTube, because I can come out here and keep it all the way real. And I can say what I want to say. I'm not scripted. I ain't held down to nothing. Ain't nobody got no script in my face and telling me what the hell to say and how to think. I don't have time for that. I am so comfortable staying right here in my cotton freaking lane. I am comfortable staying in my lane. What you say, Sir Alice asks again where her glasses are on. So let me find Alice. I don't see her, sir. Did Nicole get cops called on her? Did CPS get called on Nicole? No, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Why? Did you hear something like that? I haven't heard anything like that. Nicole's not the one that's... No. Auntie, please keep your reviews of Catfish coming. Your review was better than the episode Love that you do. Okay, I will. Auntie, has Big Papa asked you out yet? Big Papa has not asked me out yet, but I still remain hopeful. Okay. Auntie is sincere and genuine. Oh, thank you. Does Ozon have a Russian girlfriend? Jillian Holness says that. Jillian, from what I understand, and I can't talk about a lot of this, okay? So let me look this way. So Jillian, from what I understand, Ozon did have allegedly a Russian girlfriend. And this girlfriend was somebody he had dated prior to Nicole. And when he was dating this young lady, because he was laying up in her bed allegedly and not, you know, working or anything like that, and the daughter was basically taking care of him, you know, allegedly, you know, the dad told him that he had to pack his stuff up and go back home. And at that time, you know, he had, you know, allegedly multiple women that he can pick from and that he could choose in order to date, you know, after allegedly his relationship with the Russian girl was over. So allegedly, Nicole was one of the ones, allegedly, that he, you know, could fall back on, allegedly. And she was, you know, willing to do the 90-day fiance show, allegedly, with him. But allegedly, according to rumors, there were multiple women who were waiting in the wings to be with Ozon, allegedly. Allegedly. Do you think Annie has a shady past? Yes, I've already said that. So anyway, no, Jessica, I don't. No, Ozon is doing something a little shadier than just slinging it around. No, no. Sweet Love says, Auntie, do you think Chris and David are in love? No, I do not. I think that Chris genuinely loves his wife. I read it was a racket. Ozon and his uncles have had to make money. I don't know anything about that. George and Anfisa are happy, but she came back. Endless Possibilities, how you doing? Yes, allegedly, according to Louise, Molly is divorcing him, but I don't know how true that is. Yes, and Fiza and George are back together. Not still together, back together. Yes, I have some updates on Paul, but I'm not ready to share them. No, it is not. The $10,000 is not on the table. Thank you, Jessica. But I don't want to interview with them. There has been a petition that was put out there, several petitions that were put out there on change.org to get rid of the girl. Did I? Yeah, the 90-day fiancé couple. Yeah. I need to sit in on an interview. Okay. And Fiza allegedly went to go and get plastic surgery, but she's back. I sure would, Jessica. Jessica said I would have all of them sweating. They be sweating now. They be sweating now. When I come out here, they don't know what I'm going to say. They don't know what I'm going to reveal. They don't know what I'm going to tell. Auntie Bravo has a new show about... I just said I wasn't doing that, Dawn. I'm sorry. You probably wasn't here. I'm not doing that show. I'm so not interested. I'm so not interested. And Fiza is not poison. George is. George is the one that lied to Aunt Fiza. Oh, thank you, my chocolate thunder. I agree. Yes, and Fiza does look. Auntie, I watch your show to learn the best life lessons and advice. Oh, thank you, sweet love. Auntie for president. See, I'm going on that note. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all work week. I got to get up in the morning, 3 o'clock, and be in that gym. For all of you all who are on my other channel and are doing the weight loss challenge with me, tomorrow is our day we get started. Don't forget to send me your email address to my email address so that we can do our group me chat, and we can get started with getting all this weight off of us. Until next time, y'all, I love y'all to pieces. Sarah, again, thank you so much for moderating and for being there for me. I love you all to pieces. Good night. Happy work week. Bye.